Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to more Octopath Traveler. This person in jail, before he dies, wants to know about this girl named Laura. Well, we actually have that information from somewhere. So I can't tell you more than that. During our journeys, we learned that through Scrutinize. And we're going to share what we know. Huh? Found Laura? Please, tell me everything. So she did. Got married, even went and had a kid, huh? Of course she did. Woman like that gets snatched up in no time. She had no reason to hang around waiting for a fool who's thrown everything away. I was a weak man. Once I strayed off the path of what's right and good, I couldn't seem to find my way back to it. I was once a guardsman in a certain town, but I had a problem with taking wagers and couldn't win. Ended up in debt and eventually right here. It's out of control. I even lost myself, Laura, when all she did was worry over me. No, I didn't lose her. I ran away and left her. And all I did from that day I left her was get deeper and deeper into trouble. Time to go. Yeah, I know. Don't ever become like me. Regret always comes too late. You know? Glad at least I got to find out about Laura. Glad I can meet my end knowing that she's happy. Thank you. Prisoner's plea, revitalizing gem, and 300 leaves. Sad. That one was sad. Alright, continue on. There's a lot of stuff here. We're in Marsalim. Anyway, where Hanet's Chapter 4 is, and we'll be starting that momentarily. To get here, I just fast traveled to Wellspring. Went out of town to Northern Wellspring Sands, and then it's just straight south until you get to the new area, level 45 area, and then it's a little bit west of that. It's a pretty straight shot. Already done a bunch of purchasing and stealing, mainly 5-finger discounts. At level 41 here, and there's a person you can scrutinize close to the entrance of town to give you plus thieving. Don't worry, I'll show that off. You have pretty high chances for a lot of stuff. Chieftain's Schedule. That is for a side quest here in town. Enchanted Circlet, 25,000 leaves, and High Horse's Armor? High House's Armor? Sorry, I didn't read. High House's Armor. So they reduce fire damage taken. That might be useful.
Hi-ho!
Hidden item. Large fire, large wind, large shadow, soulstones. Awesome. Energizing pomegranate mediums. A person in town has larges that I was able to steal at 100%. Another hidden item. Here. Large fire soulstone. It's downstairs. So I've had almost no problem getting stuff. There were a few 80% that I just bought with Tressa. But mostly 100s, which is nice. The Chieftain's Schedule is for Rhea here, who we've seen twice before. Must meet with a certain chieftain who is here visiting this town, but our meeting must remain a secret. Must do what I can to discover his usual habits, then corner him at a time when I know he's usually alone. That was my intention, but the situation is complicated. Mustn't reveal myself too soon. Find out his daily habits, which we just did. chief frequents such a place. Seems we might still be able to be in time to catch him there. Would you perhaps consider coming with me? Excuse me, sir. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with the Chief of Sunshade? Who are you to interrupt me when I'm at my leisure, you? Your Highness? Yeah, what? Please forgive me for not introducing myself sooner, sir. Yes, I am Gloria, daughter to King Kalim. Oh wow, the king of this place, who everybody adores. You heard that guard. And if you talk around town, everybody loves the king. Though at present I am as a traveler and nothing more. You are a trouble to your guards, doubtless. Did you sneak off alone to undertake this journey, hoping to disguise your identity? So I did. It has been a good journey, and I have learned much while visiting the desert towns. I have learned, for example, of your scandalous behavior here. Oh, scandalous! What proof do you have of any such thing? I have all the proof that I should need in this letter. I trust that it looks familiar to you. You audacious, overstepping of a girl. Nope! Oi! Out of my way, you lowlifes! Don't you know who I am? No, you are the one who should cease this shameless act, sir! Utilizing the pleasure quarter to launder money, bribing others to your own advantage, and using people as though they were no more than slaves. This is too much to overlook, sir. I will be taking this evidence to my father. Hope you're prepared for what is to come. Owned. I only. When I was not chosen as king at the Great Assembly, it was such a shock. If that was the case, all that you should have done is wait for the next Great Assembly. The Great Assembly is not held in secret. All you had to do was come and plead your case before the assembled chiefs. It is not as simple as you make it out to be. If it were so, I wouldn't have needed to resort to such things. Been traveling the desert to find proof of the chief's actions. But it was largely thanks to your assistance that I was able to succeed. Never forget this journey, or you. Getting to know kind people like you has been the greatest joy I've discovered on my journey. Thank you. So Rhea was actually Gloria, and not just traveling around. She's actually royalty, and trying to dig up the evidence on that guy. 11,000 Leaves, Princess Coat, and Magic Nut Large. That's a lot of fun. I like when we have these lengthier side quests and they end up becoming something you didn't even expect. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let me get some information for all of you. Was it you? No. You. This person has your thieving tips and tricks. Grab that first before you start talking to people. There's this side quest here. I've lived my whole life till now, enjoying every pleasure to be had in this land. I've seen every beautiful work of art, listened to the best orchestras, tasted the finest meals. Yet of late, I find myself wearying of such things. There's nothing left for me to discover in this world. There must be something that no one else has yet seen. Cannot be finished yet. Don't know what he wants. He also has this cat's eye that can be stolen. How much can you buy it for? 38. I don't think we make our money back. Now you may be saying, man, super rich. But if you scrutinize, his story is very interesting. An aristocrat who has lived a life of absolute luxury, flaunting his wealth without reservation and wallowing in decadence. His family fell from grace when he was young, but he worked tirelessly to rebuild their estate, and in doing so, earned the right to live his life as he pleases. Even though I've tasted the finest meals and everything, he's earned it. So that's cool. But don't know what he wants for a side quest. Then there's this guy, his bodyguard. A swordsman working at this good lord's bodyguard. It's this good lord's bodyguard. Name's Yuri. Why are you bothering me?
Greetings.
Yuri there, fellow beside the royal guy, is an amazing swordsman. You believe the tales, he's even good enough to stand equal with those two. The twin blades of Hornburg. Anyway, I can say for myself that I've never seen Yuri defeated in battle. Now that's would be a very interesting duel. Or, we can get him in our employ. His strength is max. He knows the skill Stunning Strike. We can summon him 4 times. I just think it's very interesting that his strength is maxed. Bodyguard absolutely cannot leave mine. Hey, are you listening? And he comes along anyway. That's really funny. And that does it for the town. Yuri has 2 things you can steal at 8%. A dragon saber, which is a really strong sword. Let me part ways and do that real quick. Just so you can... must hurry back to work. Has this dragon saber, 273 physical attack and 120 critical. That's really good. This dragon scale armor, while it sounds awesome, is sadly not good because it has no magic defense. Very sad. But they sound awesome. I'm going to buy the dragon saber. Ooh, got the discount. And the dragon scale armor I don't really need. Having max strength, you probably have to be, if I would guess, level 60. Just to,
Hello.
Order the Flame. The Knights of Dante are often stationed here. I didn't find anything to up the armor. And I think I searched all the town. I show Brilliant Bow. Pretty good. Gargantuan Axe, which I got one for free from one of the people. Got for free, as in 5-finger discount. Forbidden Blade has a bunch of speed. Racer has a bunch of critical. It's not a bad sword at all. One critical. And it's Dragon Saber, so I want it because Dragon. Okay. That's everything here, so let's start chapter 4. Let's get Hanette some gear. She can have, what's this, elemental attack. She can have this gargantuan axe that I got. Veteran health. Oh yeah, restores HP. A bunch of HP. I already geared her up. Okay. Grab another save. And let's start chapter 4 for Hanette. You arrive in Marcelin. With an idea of Red Eye's whereabouts and a means to avoid petrification, you prepare to face the beast. If it was a means to avoid it, it'd be great, but it's just a means to cure it. 10 dimes. We get 10. story so far. In Still Snow, Annette did meet with the seer Susanna, who told her of a plant that could protect her from Red Eye's fell curse. Never did she expect to find a dragon in those dark woods. Very few hunters in history have felled such a beast, but Annette now stands among them. Now I can finally face Red Eye and bring Master back. When leaving the village, she was met by one of Eliza's men, who told her where she might find the fiend. Now the die is cast. Ready to face her fate, she journeys to Marceline, jewel of the desert.
Here.
So, this is Marceline. Eliza must be around here somewhere.
I see.
Too hot for thee, girl? Yeah, we went from really cold place where Lynn was really happy, yay, rolling around in the snow because snow leopard, to desert, the exact opposite. Not fun for snow leopard. I cannot blame thee. The sun is merciless, even without a coat of fur. But thou shalt stay by my side. Thou art a stalwart friend. Come, let us find Eliza. Let's find Eliza, and then some shade. And then some shade.
Oh.
So this is Marceline. Yes, it is just as I expected. Knowest thou this town? Why, but of course. That said, I know more about the Marceline of old than I do the city as it exists today. The ruler of this town can trace his lineage directly back to Marceline the Wise. An ancient king, I presume? Quite so. War has long ravaged the Sunlands. Water is more precious than lifeblood here. And men are more than willing to slay each other for a few precious drops. Yet the town appeareth calm and peaceful. You can thank the current king for that. It was he who brokered peace and finally brought the war to an end. He urged the warlords and nobles to lay down their weapons and simply talk to their neighbors. And they found they had more in common than they had thought? Precisely so. In their gratitude, the people of the Sunlands built the king a grand palace. The Jade Palace, a home fit for the wisest of kings. It was a name chosen not by the king, but by the people. A palace built by the people and named by them too? Quite forward-thinking for such an ancient civilization. Now we got some history thanks to Cyrus, which is really cool. Here? Up here.
Mayhap.
Pray pardon me, milady, but are you Annette of the Darkwood?
Just so.
I am. I've come to meeting with Eliza.
Of course.
Ah, splendid. We have fair been awaiting your arrival. Please, come with me. Okay. I went in that house, it was empty. I think it was. Begging your pardon, Lady Eliza, but Annette the Huntress has arrived.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Sergeant.
On it.
It's good to see you again, my friend. Pray tell me of your quest. Have you found a way to cure Xantha?
Yes.
I have. The curse can be broken, but only by slaying the monster that caused it. Then all is not lost, for we have found the beast. It lurks in an ancient root to the west of here. The locals call it Grimsand. That's an ominous name. And yet, how do you mean to defeat Red-Eye? Even Xantha himself was no match for the fiend.
If thou wilt.
I found a way to protect myself from its curse.
Excellent.
Truly? Then we may have cause to hope after all.
I am ready.
I will leave for the ruins at once.
I think not.
Wait, Annette, there's one more thing you should know. When Red-Eye entered the ruins, many of the monsters that once lived there fled before it. They began to roam the surface, threatening travelers and farmers alike. General Lennar led the city guard to the sands to drive them off. And they have yet to return. The plan was to march toward the ruins and dispatch any monsters roaming the surface. I scarce imagine they would venture within, but not even Xantha was the equal of that beast. No matter how many men he marches with, General Lennar cannot hope to defeat it. Then let us pray he did not findeth it. Meanwhile, in the Grimsand ruins, they all get turned to stone. No! Heaven save us. My legs turned to stone. God's teeth, this cannot be. This is a massacre. Fall back! Fall back, I say! Captain Raft, get the men to safety! But, sir,
Listen up.
I'll keep the beast busy.
Damnation.
You must not, sir. Not alone. Let
Oi!
me... You have your orders, Captain. Go! Yes, sir. And he's turned to stone. Oh, up to us to save the day. According to Eliza, the king's soldiers are bound for the dungeon where Red-Eye is lurking. I pray they are not marching to their doom. I do not doubt they haven't a plan, but yes, I fear for them also. Yes, this Red-Eye is such a horrific, terrible fiend. In times such as this, what sort of prayers dost thou offer him? Please teach in me, so that I mightn't pray in too. Of course, here's a simple one. Just repeat after me. May the flame protect these brave men. May the flame protecteth these brave men. Like that? Yes, perfect. I thank thee. I too shall pray in for their safe return. Oh, they'll have a safe return after we beat Red-Eye. Huh. Have you heard the hunting party's returned? Well, about half of it. Oh. It's some time, is it not? Indeed, I fear the worst. They haven't returned. What is this baleful mood that pervadeth the air? Ilio! Where's my Ilio? Why are they back now? I saw monsters roaming in scores around the ruins just this morn.
Ugh.
It's only a matter of time before they reach the town. Yeah, it's gotta die.
So then...
So the battle was lost.
Indeed.
Ah, Annette, there you are. We make for the palace to discuss our next move. This is Captain Raff. He says the regiment was nearly annihilated. Must be the apprentice of the great hunter Zenta. Many of my men died today. I cannot let their sacrifice be in vain. Shall rearm, re-equip, and do whatever it is required to bring down that goddamn fiend.
Could you?
Pray, lend us your aid.
Yes.
Of course. 'Tis why I'm here.
I am most pleased to see you return safe, Captain.
I fear there is no pleasure in it for me, Your Highness. I fled like a coward.
You did your duty, Captain. Without you to bring us word of what happened, we would be all but doomed. Now, we would hear your report.
By your leave, Your Majesty. There were packs of monsters roaming in the vicinity of the ruins. The men fought bravely and succeeded in culling their numbers. Emboldened, we dared to venture into the ruins themselves. 'Twas there that red-eyed beast came upon us. A ferocious creature of a size and strength I've not seen. But that was not the worst of it. Oh no. Any soldier that met its blood-red gaze was turned to stone. Living statues, insensible to all around them.
Tell me one thing, Captain.
Your Highness?
Did these men fight bravely to the end?
Every one.
I see. That will be all, Captain. However, this matter is not over. Our fallen men must be avenged.
Begging your Highness's leave, we can do better than revenge. If the red-eye beast itself is slain, your men will be released from its curse.
Is this true?
But you heard yourself. This fiend wields terrible powers. What hope have we of slaying it when a single glance invites certain doom?
I can protect myself from the petrification. By your leave, I shall fight the beast alone.
Can you defeat it?
I swear on my life. I will bring the beast down and free your men from its baleful curse.
What is your name, girl?
I am called Hunt.
Honnet. I see the glitter of steel in your eye. Resolve and strength in equal measure. Each time a menace has been visited upon this realm of mine, a hero with the same steel in their eye has stepped forward to save it. This time, you will be that hero for us.
By your leave, I shall take the rest of the men and drive off the monsters outside the ruins.
The Knights Ardent shall sally with you.
We shall escort Honnet safely to the entrance.
Very good. Honnet, slay this beast and return safely to us.
I shall. Honnet.
We may yet succeed. Now we have the might of a whole city behind us. King Kalim is a forthright man. He looked me square in the eye and entrusted me with the future of his realm. It is the mark of a great leader to having the courage to make difficult choices. He is a great leader from everything we've heard. He's very wise. Courage? Nay. Wisdom, I say. The wisdom to look into a young woman's heart and see the strength and resolve within. He's very wise.
Well, well.
Lowly hunter though I am. These are good people, with a good king. They deserve my help as much as anyone in this world.
Indeed.
Out here in the desert, people must work hard to save every drop of water they find. They learn that they must work together and share their fortunes and burdens alike. They must trust each other and work as one, or die. The harsh sands have shaped them into loyal, generous, and honest folk.
I see.
Then it would behoove me ill to letten them down. 'Tis as Master always saith, betrayest not the trust of others, lest thou betrayest thine own honor.
Well said.
Wise words. Wise words. Prevail, and you will not only save not only your master, but a king and his people. Yes, I will not rest it till this Red Eye is slain. Battle will not be an easy one. Steel yourself as best you can and speak to me when you are ready. Prepare then to talk to Eliza. Thou lookest deep in thought. My apologies. Seeing that king, it reminded me of days gone by. He has the same look about him as King Alfred, the last king of Hornburg. What manner of look is that? That of a man who looks you straight in the eye and speaks the plain and honest truth. A man who believes in himself and the words he speaks. And because he believes in them, others can too, without fear of betrayal. I see. I too had the same feeling about that king. That is good to hear. Then you need worry about nothing but your quest. Indeed. Thank you thee. We'll save, and next time, the hunt for Red Eye begins. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.